All right, here we go. Back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it. Almost 10 p.m. We got a solid at least 2 hours, guys. Back at it, another stream. If you guys are just coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I got a couple things maybe to do tonight. I don't really have too much planned. I have a couple highlight videos I wanted to watch. And I'm also, tonight I feel like I'm pretty willing. If anyone has anything, any clips, any things like that maybe we can go over, let's run it, let's watch them, let's talk about it. Let's vibe. Let's vibe. I got some sun today. Went out to a water park today. I touched grass. I touched grass today, guys. I touched grass. It's a thing. Also, over the weekend, I played some wiffle ball. Hit a home run or two. I swear. I really did. That's really me. Rec, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Jon Snow, how's it going? Waza. Also, some exciting news. I've been quoted, guys. I've been quoted. A Indonesian esports news things quoted me on Instagram. Don't really know if it's a good or a bad thing, but it happened. Spin Esports quoted me. I've been quoted, guys. I didn't really understand it, but it was pretty much me talking about how I didn't think Onic could beat Blacklist. Sadly. Hopefully I don't get too much hate. The comments don't seem too bad. One comment says, poor TREX is fried by the media, even though it's a common talk in stream. When M4, he beat Onic to M4 as a candidate for champion team, but proven how is the result. He is just honest, not biased to see the team, how their performance is not forced to keep supporting the Indonesian team, even though the fact is PH has been the champion for 3 consecutive years. TREX said the facts, but instead, in the media, is it true that all people on Earth are forced to be the champion of Indonesian team, even though the fact is Indonesia lost? Most people are actually kind of agreeing with me. Or else you're going to get flames. I won't. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? Like, I don't even care about getting flames. Like, if Onic, like, listen, when you guys see me watching Msc and if Onic pops off and beats Blacklist, I'm going to be, like, hype as shit. And then in M4, I'm going to be talking about how I don't know if Blacklist can beat Onic. It's just, we just go by the numbers. That's it. We just go by the numbers. But I still think it's pretty cool that we've been getting some trending. TREX has been trending a little bit, which is cool. TREX has been trending. They didn't tag me, though, and I'm kind of pissed about that. They did not tag me, which is kind of bullshit. They don't seem to tag anybody. Got that Blacklist shirt on, though, today. We do have the Blacklist shirt on today, yeah. We do have the Blacklist shirt on today. We do have the Blacklist shirt on. I'm going to share the stream real quick. How's everybody been doing, though? You guys see the new thumbnail? Is it a vibe or nah? Should I go back to the old one? I think what I'm worried about with the new one, it doesn't really have anything Super Mobile Legends related to it. So that's kind of I like it. I made it and I like it a lot. Especially because, you know, I made it. So yeah. I like it. I'm excited for MSC too. It's like hard to do content right now because everyone's just waiting on MSC. Everyone's just waiting on an MSC right now. If only I was going. That'd be sweet. What do you guys think about this? I don't have anything on this side because I don't have my camera set up on this side, but essentially that would go to another screen. I'm not going to show it again, but how do we feel about that transition? All right. We shared on Discord. Paste. Boom. Send now. Yada, 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 yada. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. If TREX prediction right, we call him TREX curse. Listen, man. I don't know if I had pretty good predictions in NACT playoffs, but I knew all those teams. I don't think, listen, like, nobody around the world gets all their big global tournament predictions right. Nobody, son. Oh. Nine Clouds, what's up? I was thinking something we could do is watch some highlights from different world championships. Watch some highlights from different things and stuff. Live up the good old days. If you guys have any ideas, if you guys have anything that's not too long to watch, maybe. I don't know if I want to do any like full games today. Mirko dropped power rankings and group stage prediction. We could watch Mirko's power ranking and group stage prediction. I kind of want to see what he puts, not going to lie. You know what? Let's do that real fast. Let's do that.
Yo, what is up, boys and girls?
Let's see. Let's see what our boy's saying over here. The link in my Discord? Like the link that I posted to get to this stream? Or is there a link in my description that goes to my Discord? Oh shit. Whoops. That's not the right link. Ha ha. That's funny. Hold on, I'll fix it. Invite people. Edit. Never. Generate new link. Copy. That's funny. I had the wrong. I had my chat link up. That's fucking hilarious. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Girls of
right, let's hear what
the
this guy's saying.
Cult. Welcome to the MSC 2023 Power Rankings, Miracle Power Rankings,
Let's see what
and group
Miracle has to
stage
say.
predictions. This is how the Power Ranking is gonna work, right? Because we're gonna be watching, or you guys are gonna be watching me do the Power Rankings first. If you guys want to skip over to the group stage prediction, go ahead. There's gonna be time frames down below with the YouTube chapters, but how we're gonna be doing it this time is a little bit different. We're going to be breaking down every single one of these teams first, one by one, while I rank them, while I put them in my power rankings, and then I will be giving out I'll be telling you guys who the highlight player is from every single one of these teams, okay?
That's cool.
So,
Wonder who he
I'm
puts
only
for
going to
OP.
be picking one player per team. That's going to make it a bit more exciting for me. And for some of these teams, or for just maybe one or two teams, I won't actually give out a highlight player because of... I will tell you why later with the team explanation, okay? So I think, without further ado, we're going to start with the power rankings. First, up here, should we just do it in the order that's given right here? Like
Do I start with Onyx? Do I start with my favorite team?
First?
Do I?
To make it a bit more
do I start with
fun, let's just mix it up. Let's just randomly mix things up, all right? Let's mix things up, and okay, Burnix Flash. We're going to start with Burnix Flash first. Boom.
I want to hear what he says about Burnix
We'll just
Flash.
put Burnix Flash here, an A for a placeholder first. They're not, well, maybe they are A. So, Burnix Flash, I think last time I was very disappointed with Burnix Flash's performance at M4 and MPLI. They didn't really perform to the level that I expected them to. I expected
Ken,
Burnix
what's up?
Flash at M4, at MPLI with Hesa and with Coach Zico to be able to reach a pretty okay level, right? Maybe not world contenders yet. I can be as blunt as I want. And Occupy,
He's putting them at B. We're going
they're
to skip
so
ahead.
crazy. They're so sporadic.
Where's he going to put Todak?
They've been really rocky, and Moon's good enough for me to put a little of Eggman later on to right
Todak
now
gets B.
of their Hawk as well. Just Malaysian teams in general haven't been looking too good internationally in Moonton events.
This is a hot team.
I
All right,
think-
so wait, he's putting Phoenix at B.
When they won the qualifier, because I believe Rosa was a part of the roster. Yeah, they were part.
So he
was
kind
part
of
of the roster.
I want to hear what he
He-
says about Phoenix.
Well,
Wait a
not
second.
rocky, but inconsistent performance. There's gonna be a lot of Bs, by the way, guys. Like there's gonna be a lot of B
Bs.
tier teams.
Okay.
Because
All
I
right,
think
never
A
mind.
tier and S tier especially. I'm gonna be okay. I'll be honest with you guys. I think there's only one S tier team coming into MSC 2023. S tier for me because it's really subjective, right? What S tier means to you. For S tier, I think it just means the favorites, the one and only favorite to win a tournament. All right. So that's how we're gonna be.
I do like
deciding who goes
that.
to S, and I think you guys probably know who it's gonna be.
The favorite.
in S
It's Echo.
already.
And it does kind of,
We're
I
gonna
do
move
like that.
To Turkey. All right. Fireflux Impunity. This is weird for Fireflux. I think when they won the qualifiers, Rosa
They had
was
Rosa, but they don't
etc.
anymore. So it's
But
really
we're
hard
moving on
to.
to A now. Evos, they start, but once they get going, they're a team
He had to
that
add another
needs to
tier.
play. I think they're still
Kinda
B,
makes
though. I
sense.
don't think they're A with this. I think they might be.
Bro,
right
where's he going to put
here.
OP? I'm going to cheat.
Right below Todak. Below
Below
Todak.
Todak?
Yeah, I think below Todak. They're really smart though. I think Turkey has improved
So,
a
like,
whole lot. And
I know that I said Todak could maybe get a win off Blacklist on the group stage, and that got like a lot of that was a really hot take for a lot of people. A lot of people weren't crazy about that take. I still don't know if I still don't put Todak though as like a super high ranking team. Like they could definitely be a first out in the bracket team, maybe even a group stage leave. That was literally just like an upset take from me. And I don't know.
after watching C games, oh man, I think choked perform better in MSC. I think so. I know that. Act
Where's
as
he
the
gonna put Evos?
facilitator for the rest of the team. I think they already have that chemistry, and that's why I don't have a highlight player for this team. I think this team is a very systematic team. They're a team that needs to play with their strategy, with the Evo strategy. If they are taken out and if new players are added in, the system won't work. It's the system that Age and Taxstump have made. Age and Taxstump are their coaches. Will
See,
Oh,
even
I know.
even
I think
Mirko's
they will
iffy about
be
Evos, man.
better than Todak.
Even
but
Mirko's very iffy
Not
about
as good as
Evos.
Phoenix. Because Evos, if Phoenix are inconsistent, I think Evos kind of fall into the same category. They are the slowest starters ever, I think. They start so slow. And I thank the best of 3 format for that, because if it wasn't for the best of 3 format, if it's a best of 1 format, I think Evos might even get grouped. Yeah, they are really slow starters. Now,
I'm a
what the
season
slow
like
starter
13
means,
days.
It means they into a series, they need to get warmed up. Like in the first game, usually they lose. They usually lose the first few games in the series, just like in a best of 5. They reverse swept Geek Slate and Alter Ego in MPL ID Season 11, and it just shows you how slow they start. But once
I
they
don't
get
know.
going, I think that's the thing. They will do really well if they get the time to really warm up, to get the vibe on stage. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of weird, but yeah, they're just really slow starters. But once they get going, it's good. Evos finds that jam. And I
I'm
think
telling you
Evos
guys,
can be placed here too.
Group B is going to be
Because
crazy.
of the best of 3 format. Because if it's best of 1, if it's just based on inconsistencies, I think Phoenix. But I think Evos here. Yeah. I think Evos are high B. I think they are better than Phoenix. Because they are inconsistent. Don't get me wrong. Evos. Not just Phoenix, right? Phoenix are inconsistent, but flip a switch.
Okay.
They're going
We
into
know
this.
Echo.
But they have improved. It's crazy. How? How do you improve? You have already hit like the peak, and now they're even better.
Now they're
Oh,
even better.
Man, Echo are disgusting.
Now they're even better.
in a good way. Okay, they're disgustingly good. Oh, all right. Let's move on to the next one. Outplay. Ooh,
Outplay.
Outplay. Okay.
Let's see what he's got to say about our. about NA.
No, you know what? Let's go to RSG first. Let's leave Outplay for the last because they're dramatic. This is the most dramatic one, and I think a lot of people will be surprised at where I put Outplay.
Hold on.
RSG.
Bruh. Bruh. He said, nah, let's put Outplay last because they're dramatic.
Boom, bang, bada, bing. Where do I put RSGSG?
Bro.
I will put RSGSG.
You just trolled me so hard, Mirko.
in C
Mirko,
tier.
why'd you troll me like that, bro?
Kind of the same like Cambodia. As Cambodia, they haven't really performed in an international tournament. Maybe even low.
Why'd you
I would
troll
put
me
them
like
lower
that,
than
bro?
Bern. Yeah, RSG, Singapore in general, since M3, they've really fallen off. I don't know what's going on. The RSG are a dominant team. They are the most dominant in Singapore. What, 3-time back-to-back? Right?
I think his
Yeah.
list looks pretty
Yeah,
similar to
they-
mine, doesn't it?
3-time champions, back-to-back-to-back. So they're doing something right.
His order is almost the
domestically,
same
but
as mine, isn't it?
internationally, it just feels like they're not able to compete with the other teams. And I think it comes from the draft. It comes for has the experience too. I think that. Yeah, I'll put RSG here. I'll flip to where I place them in.
Where's my tier list?
RGSG. Hopefully they prove me wrong. Again, guys, this is just my power rankings, right, based on what I've seen, and I hope it changes. I hope it's not exactly the same, because if it's exactly the same, then either I'm too good at analyzing, or it's getting really predictable. No, my power rankings are usually pretty accurate. My predictions are fucking shit usually. So yeah. Now we'll move to Blacklist or National. They're not S tier, but they are A tier, right? I've seen so many comments, by the way, when I made the group stage predictions. A lot of people were commenting and hating.
His list
and
is
just
very similar to
bashing me
mine.
for saying that Blacklists are weaker than they were at M4. I think, for me, I will not take that back. I think they are still weaker than they were at M4. Are they a weak team? No. That's where you got it wrong, or where some of you got it wrong. Because a lot of people thought I was just saying Blacklist is weak. No, Blacklists are not weak. They're the second, they're the runner-up in the best region in the world. Carl has even said that winning PH, MPL PH
Ritz.
is harder than winning an international.
Bro, Ritz put her
tournament because of
Esmeralda
how good
picture
PH
on.
like the Philippines is
Sheesh.
right now as a region.
Ritz, not in
So-
my chat.
First runner-up from
Don't be.
PH Yeah, they're still they're still a
Don't
strong
try
team.
me
They're
like
still
that,
better than
Ritz.
most of these teams, maybe even all of these teams. But they are weaker than they
Just
were
kidding.
at M3 or M4. Sorry, M3 of course. M4. I think without Oheb, without Haji,
Ritz
and
doesn't
without
even.
Bonchan especially,
Ritz doesn't even say hi
team
to me
really-
first. She doesn't even say hi to me first. She comes in and says, "Oh my God, it's Mirko." Ritz. What am I gonna do with you? All
really
right,
struggles.
back to the video.
Really struggles at times. I think the draft.
Message
in the
Amaro, what's
regular
up, man?
season, I'd like to think that they were hiding their
Mirko
strat
trolled us,
because
guys.
in playoffs they performed.
He
Highlight
trolled us so
player,
hard.
Edward.
He was like,
This
what he
guy's
said
unreal.
earlier.
This guy,
He was about to put OP up, and he goes, "No, we're gonna wait for OP. We'll put him at the last because they're dramatic."
Edward is such a good XP laner. Definitely.
Ken, every time I see you, I go,
deserving of that Hall of
Ken!
Legends.
But also, I've known
inductment.
Ritz longer. I've also met Ritz in
Edward is an
person
unreal XP
twice
laner.
now.
I think every single tournament where Blacklist loses too, Edward is always that like glimmer of hope. I remember watching ISF, and there were a lot of mistakes by Oheb, by a lot of members. Haji, Venus,
I think a
Wise,
big
but
question,
Edward,
too,
Mr. Papa-dap.
Is how is Blacklist going to do with their new roster on a world stage? Because it's a little different. Like, they were shaky throughout the season a little bit. They ended up securing second place in playoffs. They did amazing. They did phenomenal. But now these newer players are now going to be on a world stage against players from other countries, et cetera, et cetera. So, like, there's that question too, right? I'm sure they'll do fine, but
This man is insane. He's insane. He's really good. Yeah, Edward. Agent Zero is. He's the pillar right now. The entire.
We don't ever hate anyone in person, Ken. Bro, we had a guy come up to us at NACT. He walked up to us, and he was like, "All right, listen, none of you guys know me, but I know you." And we were all. Weezy's like, "Bro, is this dude from the future or something? Is he about to tell us the world's about to end? Don't go to the grand finals tomorrow. Whatever you do, don't go." But no, it's just it was hilarious. But like, nah, man, the community's always super cool, and there's always like that little bit of weirdness. Like, you think it's gonna be weird, but for some reason, just because we all essentially, we've never met in person, but we all know each other pretty well. I was actually thinking about you last night, Ritz. I was thinking about you. You were in my mind. You were on my mind. I was thinking, what happened to you after the grand finals? What'd you go do? I actually felt bad because, like, grand finals ended and I didn't message you or anything. And, like, I don't think I saw you again after the grand finals. And I was just wondering.
Our team is really good too, right? I think even with their new members, Yue and Owl, they're very promising. Yue got rookie.
I honestly ended up just going back to my room, and then I went and I ate some food with Wheezy and what's his name, and I just thought about it, and I felt really bad because I didn't say bye, and I'm really sorry about that, Ritz. Because it like popped up, it randomly just I thought about it. I was like, holy shit, Ritz. I was like, and I felt really bad about it, and I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize to you about that. That was my bad.
Deserve that.
It was a really crazy night.
Work, I believe. It didn't feel like
I
he
didn't
was
go
just
to any
getting
after
outclassed
parties or
completely by
anything.
Benny.
I just needed to like decompress.
This is where it gets weird, right? Because he got outclassed by Benny. But is it bad to get outclassed by Benny? Because Benny outclasses everyone.
Oh, you went to the outplay
right?
party though?
So yeah, I think Blacklist are still really strong, and I'll put them here.
I might have went just if
And
I knew
Onyx?
you went.
No, this is the spicy one. Do I think Onyx are better than Blacklist? Now, in the group
Hold on.
stage reveal video.
Here's the question, right? This is the
spicy one.
like nobody's gonna say right now that anybody is better than Echo. I feel like nobody's coming into this MSC saying, "Oh man, is this team better than Echo?" But I think this right here is a solid question. You know, this is actually like I think like a lot of other teams, I think these are the two teams that everyone's wondering who's going to be up against Echo, right? Again, depending on how the group stage goes and how the bracket lands, anything can happen. But Onyx or Blacklist can, bro. That's not a hot take, bro.
I think Onyx are better than Blacklist. Now, in the group stage reveal video, the live reaction video, I said Onyx Onyx have the best chance against Echo. And I think right now, the logic in my mind of what I think is a strong team is, can they beat Echo? Because right now, Echo are the team to beat. If you can't beat Echo, then it's useless. It'll just go to Echo. I think the only team who has a good shot at beating Echo is Onyx.
So, I actually...
You can say...
Here we go. So, I actually agree with that. And I think I've said this before. Like, I think Onyx has a better shot at beating Echo than Blacklist. But like, it's kind of like that weird game of rock, paper, scissors. Like, I still feel like Blacklist can beat Onyx, but I think Onyx is like the team. Like, if I had to pick any team and be like, all right, you're our only shot, you have to take down Echo. Like, we're going against fucking Thanos here, and we got to take him down. Like, if I had to pick somebody, I think I would want Onyx to give it the try. But I don't think Black could do it. But like I said, I think Black could still beat Onyx though. But I don't think Black is gonna beat Echo. Like, I think Echo just has their number, bro.
Whatever, it's your opinion. This is my opinion too, right? Like, you can disagree with me, completely fine. I will read your comment down below, and if you disagree with my opinion, it's completely fine. I'll just probably delete it off of my comments because this is my YouTube channel. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I will read it and I will respect your opinion too, right? It's all just opinions until it happens, and then we'll see if it's actually true or not. I think a lot of toxic people will say that this is Kyrie Esports, which was true. I will have to say it was Kyrie Esports at M4. It was Kyrie Esports. If Kyrie doesn't carry them, they lose.
All right, let's get to the juicy stuff. OP, baby.
Fact.
What's our boy Mirko got to say about us?
What happened, right? When Kyrie gets his assassins, when he's enabled to make those plays happen, he carries. Even against Echo, that Hayabusa play. What the fuck? This man is still highlight player.
Yeah, the Hayabusa play was disgusting.
Best jungler in the world right now, I think. He was ready to play utility at M4. But because of the performance of some of his teammates, he had to take that carry mantle. So he's still a good utility jungler. He has the power.
He has the power. I like the fact that
to be the best in the world.
I can agree with that.
There are a lot of things
I can agree with that.
I heard from Kyrie himself when we went out the other day. And I trust this man, bro. I really do. I trust this team. Yeb, Achil, Boots, CW, Drian, even their sub, Sans, right? And, I mean, Drian is their sub. Even their sub, Drian. But Sans and also Keyboy. I think they have what it takes. And I think they will be better than Blacklist. Won't be as good as Echo. But they can be. They have the potential to be. It all lies in how they deal with the pressure. I know what's wrong with Onyx. They do so well. They stomp everyone. But they fucking fall flat every international tournament. Hopefully, now they are ready. If they are not ready now,
all right,
then they'll never be ready.
C or D?
This is the time.
I don't know. I put OP in.
Like to prove.
When I look at
Group
B,
I still expect Echo to be the best.
I put us above. I put us above
but
Turkey,
if Onyx makes it to
man.
the grand finals,
And I put us above Malaysia.
I'll be proud.
Until Malaysia beats us, I put us above them. I'm sorry.
Now, the final one, the most dramatic
no
one.
matter who we
because
send.
of all the fucking... okay. See, if you look at the roster, it's best player, Hoon, basic, Shark. Okay, it's the roster that lost to BTK. But It's not exactly the roster that lost to BTK.
I don't know if we're at A
Reshi
slot.
will be in this team. Dale will. Oh no, sorry. We don't call him Dale anymore.
If
He's
Wolf
Mr.
isn't there,
Worldwide.
Todak is A.
Dale, Mr. Coach Dale is their coach. You can agree, you can disagree.
Is
A lot
that-
of people are probably gonna be like, Mirko, you're drunk. What the?
Is he being real? Mirko's being real right now. That's a real take? That's a real
Why are you
take?
putting outplay so high up? They got in through luck. They lost to BTK. They lost to BTK
Hold on.
without a Reshi.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm a BTK supporter,
Hold on.
so
Listen to the man.
I'll be honest with you.
Let him cook. Let him cook, Ken. Let him cook. Shut your mouth, Ken. Let him cook. Let the man
I
cook.
think it would have gone really different in the grand finals of NACT if Ureshi played. If Ureshi played, would I root for OP in the grand finals? No, I'll still be rooting for BTK because Zane's my boy. Either way, Zane's my boy. But I think it would have been different. And I think most of you guys know that. I think a lot of people, a lot of you guys, don't want OP to succeed because you just hate him.
What a
Because
hot
you just
take.
don't like basic.
That's real.
You don't like the players. And
Let's be real. Let's be real. A lot of people think OP's, and I'm not. I don't know if I put them in rank A. You guys saw my prediction. I don't know if I put them in rank A. But let's be real. One of the reasons why everyone is saying OP is Group C and D is because you just don't like them. You don't like basic. You don't like the way that they got there. You don't like the fact that BTK is not there, et cetera, et cetera. But OP is still a strong team.
in it. But you can't deny that they are good right now. I think I have said back in M4, the 2 weak links in the Valley, dude, was basic because he was a basic gold laner,
Ooh.
and Hoon, right?
Ooh.
I think Hoon has significantly improved, and for basic, whether you like it or not, he has improved. Remember when I said he was a basic goal laner? He doesn't really make any crazy plays to carry the team. He just stands there and he waits for the moment to, like, he's basic in like a way where you play the game. That's always the way you play the game. With his attempts of backdooring, his attempts at taking the game into his own hands, you found respect for the guy. You can hate him all you want. I'm not talking about the drama. I'm not talking about anything. He creates a lot of drama. He creates a lot of problems, whatever. As a player, I think he's improved. Hoon has improved. The only thing that I'm concerned about, the only player I'm concerned about right now from this team is best player 1. If he can perform internationally,
He's got
or
a good
not,
point.
that's it. That's it. Because I think without a jungler who can actually like be on the same level as the others, it's really gonna hurt them. So I really hope best player can play at that level. And if he does, this is an A-tier team, guys. There's no more like we can't just count NA off completely again like M3.
He didn't put OP to B rank. He put him to A rank. A rank. He's got him as number 4 right now, baby. No, listen. I can respect his opinion. I really actually I can respect his opinion because I do, just because I honestly believe that NA is a strong region. I think this is possible. I think it's like the height of our... I don't think we get much past that. I don't think we get much past that. Like, that's like they break some limits. They break some walls. They go through the roof, and they get to maybe 4th place or something like that. Like, they get up to this rank. I do think that's possible. I think with my tier list, I gave them a more middle of the area, middle of the gray. I put them in B. If this was mostly this, my tier list was pretty similar to this. Like if I was just gonna rearrange OP here, I would put them somewhere around this Evos and Phoenix mark. I definitely would put them above Todak and Fireflux. But yeah. I don't, and basic is not so good. He's carried by Hoon and Shark. Honestly, but here's the thing, like, during what's it called? Like during season, Basic made some great plays. During playoffs, Basic made some great plays. like he said, like Basic has
M3,
stepped up his
completely
game.
fine. We didn't have any good reference for NA teams, right? We had M1, Gosu. That's it. And then we didn't really have any reference.
So here's the thing. I don't think they can. I think no matter what, they go up against someone that's in first at some point. But yeah, I think they could. They could get to number 4. We'll see. All you got to do is win one match in the bracket, right? Because it's just 8 teams. You win. Yeah, as long as you win your first match in bracket, you at least secure 4th place.
And so when BTK came in, full of ranked players, right? No competitive experience, never set foot internationally, never even met each other in real life. Obviously, everybody's going to say, nah, they're okay. They're not.
I will say we shouldn't underestimate Todak. During M4, their biggest downfall was their coach, and that didn't believe in his player. After they kick him out, we get to see Todak we always see. I do think so. Like, listen, now I am a believer. Like, I argue with Ken with this all the time. I think Malaysia is actually a decent region. Like outside of like Indo, like for some reason Malaysia kind of does hold a spot right here, and like I do think they're a strong region. I think they're just they kind of whiff sometimes. Like I think in my tier list I said I think Todak could be a D tier team, but if they do their thing, they could also be an A tier team. Like they can just range. Like for me, it's so hard to guess where they're gonna go because sometimes they play amazingly. Sometimes they bring out these cheese stats that work so well. Sometimes they play normal. Sometimes they play meta. Like they have all these possibilities. But it's just I think they have a very wide range of where they could be at. Just as likely as they could be a top 4 team, they could go out in the group stage.
Not good. They're going to be grouped. They didn't get grouped. The Valley, dude, a lot of people doubted them, right? And they still got top 5, top 6.
See, and there's the big point.
You gotta
like
give them respect, man.
For me with this whole OP thing, for me with all with NA in general, it's like it's been two years now, or 2 world tournaments that NA has done well, man. And you could say, oh, it's just because Mobazane was there, but that's just one player, man. And you could say it's fried chicken, I get it. But like either way, like those players are playing in events here in NA. I think NA in general is a stronger region than a lot of people give it to, than a lot of people give it reason for. So like, I think Mirko is definitely putting us in the higher end right here, but I don't think like it's wrong of him to do that. I don't think this is like an insane take. I think it's a hot take, but I don't think it's nuts. I don't think it's nuts.
NA have risen with BTK, with the Valley, and I think with Outplay now. With Reshi in their lineup. And Coach Dale Duro.
Coach
right.
Dale.
There you go, boys. Okay, now let's move on over to the group stage predictions. This is the power rankings, okay? I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to stick with it. Never mind. We're not going to do a reevaluation. We're not going to be... Styles makes matchups. Phoenix can win against Echo, but can lose against Cambodia. Burn X Flash. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to be talking about it now in the groups. And we're going to get the easiest group out of the way with, let's go, Echo, Impunity, Fireflux, Impunity, and Evo.
Matt Guerrero, what's up?
I didn't even have to change it. That was
How's it
how
going?
it was picked, and I think that's exactly how it's going to go. I think everybody kind of agrees on this one. Group B, Phoenix, Evos, RSG, SG.
Here's one thing, though. Even if OP doesn't do well, I still think NA is a strong region. I don't know. This MSC won't make me be like, oh, we're a trash region. If OP loses in group stage, I still don't think we're a trash region. Though we're gonna hear a lot of it.
Most of you guys I've asked you guys to give me your opinions of what's gonna happen here. You guys have put Phoenix here.
Bro, I'm really hoping Group B becomes a three-way tie. Because, golly, the Clippers better glorify me. All I know is if Group B becomes a 3-way tie like I guessed, you better see nothing but mother-loving TREX clip for a week straight talking about the prophet, the all-seeing eye, me and my freaking crystal ball.
Here.
If I make that call right,
I will have to kind of like stay here too. I think Phoenix.
I better go down as a legend.
They are the favorites coming into this, and I think prediction-wise, I'll have to give it to Phoenix. Phoenix are really hard to read. And in the group stage match, I think they will be able to give out a few shockers. Evos are much more consistent, and they're slow starters. In the best of 5, I will say Evos takes Phoenix. But in the best of
TREX
3,
bag alert, major bag alert.
Phoenix get going real. They're like they're actually like in terms of how they play the game and how they like take games in series. They're like the opposite of Evos. They start really well. And then if their opponent...
You think Occupy's the weakest? I think Evo is the weakest. I think Mekong, Lao, whatever is the weakest, honestly.
Opponents are able to hold off and
fend
them off, then they lose. Because against Falcon, I remember this because I watched it live. M4 qualifiers, Phoenix with...
Before M4, Chico was playing in the mid lanes with heroes like MM and Tank. They pretty much had created their own meta at that point, but the coach screwed their meta and want to stick with the books. It was a great meta. 2 fighter inside lanes, 1 MM as the funnel hero, but the coach didn't use that. Look when Todak versus TV. Chico uses mage hero with no late game insurance. Yeah.
I believe the same roster won game number 1. And then they proceeded to lose.
Yeah, I think it goes like
I think reverse swept.
Evo, Occupy.
Let me check. Yeah. Oh no, they won game 1 and then Falcon won every other game. Yeah. I think a few times this has happened. I think even in the ISF qualifiers, this is kind of what happened against the Burmese Ghouls. But when they get going, when they get rolling, they're really good. Again, a very inconsistent team, but high highs.
It's not Todak's
so
fault that 4. They went up against NA Superior Region.
Really fast start will get them going. I think they will be...
The way the kid talks sometimes, bro. I said, it's not Todak's fault. It's... Hold on. Hold on, guys. Ken, I fucking love you, bro. Ken, listen, bro. It's really not Todak's fault, guys. They went up against NA, a superior region. Just wanted to say that real fast. Todak didn't have a shot, guys. Come on. They went up against the Valley, dude.
Number 1, Evos 2, RSG SG 3. Moving on to Group C, Onyx number 1. Boom. I think Burn will get knocked out. They have the home crowd advantage, but I believe Burn will be knocked out. Damn. If Burn gets knocked out in the first group stage in their home country. It's a bold prediction by Mirko here because it's the home turf.
Actually,
will the home turf be strong enough to take OP down? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think especially with Coach Dale in the mix.
Bro, I swear to God, if OP doesn't get past group stage, I'm going to be livid.
Group D. This is where I'm going
to be a little livid.
Guys. Remember.
If NA gets knocked out in group stage, I'm going to be depressed for a week,
they're
guys.
Kind of like Phoenix in group stage.
Be depressed for a little,
really
guys. For a little while, guys. If we don't make it to that bracket, just be prepared for depressed TREX for a little while, guys.
In the last, in M4 as well, they lost to Falcon, right? Will they lose to Todak though? The unpredictability of Todak in the group stage in a best of 3 definitely can get the edge over Blacklist. And if imagine, right, if this happens,
like
what a knock.
I will be kind of okay if we don't if we lose first round of bracket, but if we don't get out of group stage, I'm gonna be a little depressed, bro.
Stage we're gonna have, guys, Echo versus Evos, or Echo versus any of these teams except for Group A, like Evos, OP, or Blacklist. Oh, Blacklist needs to win this though if they don't want to meet in the knockouts. Because they can get matched up with Echo. Can Todak get it done?
Does he think Phoenix is going to take first here? Is that what he's saying?
Can Todak get it done against Blacklist? Stability or chaos, bro?
Stability or chaos. That is literally exactly what it is. It is stability versus chaos.
Trying to think.
Order versus insanity.
I think Blacklist still have the edge here, man. Todak definitely has a chance, but I will say Blacklist will top Group D.
We're gonna hear them say, "Because today Outplay will not burn." That was a good line, huh? It's kind of cheesy, but it was a good line. The Valley will not burn.
Sorry, Occupy. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to beat these teams. So yeah, there's gonna be one team that goes 2-0, another team that goes 1-1, and a team that goes 0-2. And and if there's a tiebreaker, then it's all 1-1, and all of them have beaten each other once, and then there'll be a tiebreaker match, I believe. So there you go, guys. Group stage predictions pretty fast because it's only 3 teams.
Now
per
say it
group.
in your caster voice.
Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys agree with the group stage predictions. Let me know what you think about.
Because today Outplay will not burn. They will go forth. There you go.
Power rankings. Let me know your power rankings. Who you think is number 1? Who you think is number 2? Do you agree with my statements or my opinions on Onyx, on Phoenix, on Evos? Let me know about everything. Give me your opinions, and obviously keep it civil down in the comment section. Right? You guys can give your opinions out. You guys can disagree with my opinion. Completely fine. But keep it civilized. Give me some of your points.
Ritz makes me blush sometimes.
Constructive points. Yeah. Let's make it civil. Let's make it cool. Let's make a good
Esmeralda got
good
me
place
blushing.
for everybody to just chill, talk, and relax while they talk about MLBB. All right. So peace out, guys. Thank you so much, boys and girls of the Mir Cult. It's Mirko, and I will see you on stream if I stream. Peace.
It's like a... All right. Bro, why can't we just listen? I don't... I would like to not have this music in the background. Why can't people just make clips without the music? Oh, that was a really clean play from Benny Cutie, bro. I mean, it's like, when you look back at it, it's not as crazy, I don't think. I don't really know if it deserves a top 9. But it was a nice play. That was a sheesh play. Oh! And the flicker with it. And the flicker with it, bro. Doop! Boink! Doink. Oh, man. Yo, he's so good on Joe. Wise just walks up. Thank you. And gets away. And gets away. That's what really made that play so dirty, bro. The man gets away, too. He walks up. Thank you. That's mine. Now I'm just going to casually walk away, dash through this wall. See you later, bro. Appreciate that. That was my voice. Wise. I think, guys, I was so scared on day 1 and day 2 when I was casting. Because at the group stage, Naisu literally told me too. Naisu, his exact words to me, hey, be careful on your voice when we start here, right? But like when this whole M4 starts, don't stress out your voice too much. You don't want to go all out on day 1. You'll blow out your voice, etc., etc. So what do I'm not even casting in the group stage. I'm watching the Valley play, and I am yelling my freaking lungs off. I'm yelling my lungs off, bro. I'm yelling my lungs off. And literally the next day, I wake up, and my voice is super scratchy. Luckily, I wasn't losing my voice, but I did get, like, an infection or something. I think a mixture of just being in another country, really stressing out my vocal cords. Like, I've had a bad cough since NACT too, because when I get really loud like that for several games in a row or something, I think I like scratch my vocal cords a little bit. And then, yeah. So literally, what do? I screw up my voice, and I had a really bad, like, messed up voice for like the first 2 or 3 days at M4. I was so worried. Luckily, like, I remember asking, I think, Ritz and some people, and I was like, hey, how did I sound? Most people didn't notice, but yeah.
How does he do it? Blackness will be having no issues at all, but look at him play. Oh, that is the suppression. The man needs to try to play, but the trucker going in. Here comes the making the win. No fear for the defense as well as BMI will be allowing OM.
That's what I'm saying. I whiffed so hard, bro. I didn't even, like, blow it out casting. I just blowed it out the day before I needed to cast. I was so nervous. I was like, bro. I went and bought it. I had Monica, who was like our person, help me buy some medicine because I couldn't read any of the Indonesian packaging. I didn't know what to get. So I had like medicine for the first 3 days. And then I felt so bad, bro. Eterna. Day 2, after day 2, what happened? After day 2, bro, I was so nervous. I think it was like day 3 or day 4. I get a message from Nicewear in the morning like, hey, come down to the Moonton room in the hotel, because they had like this room where you checked in and they gave you like all your stuff, like your tags and everything, and they tested you for COVID when you first showed up, etc. He was like, we got to drop. We have to test real fast. Eterna got COVID on like day 2 or 3 or whatever, and me and him had been casting with her our first couple days, and I was like, no. I was like, bro, if I have COVID and I have to fucking quarantine for the rest of M4, I am going to be so depressed. And luckily, me and Nisu did not have it, but yeah, freaking Eterna did, and like, because we were supposed to like, every day that I was casting, Eterna was supposed to be with me. It was supposed to be me, Eterna, and Nisu pretty much the whole time, and Eterna missed it. That, bro, that had to hit so hard. That's sad. That was so sad. And then Gideon got so lucky because his girlfriend had it, because they tested, all of us got tested that day. Gideon's girlfriend had it, and Gideon's living in the same room with her, and somehow he didn't have it, so he got super lucky. Bro, it was scary. It was scary. Bro, this is one of those plays that you really just, like, something about, like, team fights like this, bro, where, like, everyone's so low health, but everyone is just, like, hanging on, bro. It's so insane. R7 re-engages, gets the Petrify into several members. Albert comes back in with 20% health, but Black is still going at it, bro. Bro. Edward comes in. Oheb flickers over. Like, there's just so much going on right here. It's intense. When you see stuff like this. Who's better, Sans or Sanji? Who? I don't know. Wait, no, I'm thinking Haji. Haji, no. I think Sanji, yeah, Sanji. My bad. I was confused. I was thinking we were comparing Sanji and Haji. But no, Sanji's better. I think Sanji's better. I think a better debate is who's better, Haji or Sanford. Or Sanji. Damn you, Benny! I know we got to go back for that one, actually. Damn you! On the world stage. Those are the lines from Leo that I just love. Honestly, like, if there's ever a caster that I have stolen, that I have, like, essentially, yes, I'm not going to lie, essentially stolen color lines from, it is Leo. There's ever been a caster that I have, like, listened to and been like, bro, I love the way he did that. It is Leo. Leo has such good color, man. I can't get it. And I know I say this all the time, guys, but I just think it's so underappreciated. His color. Like, don't get me wrong. Mirko and LaFell and, like, Mirko brings such good hype. But Leo just has those one-liners, man, that are just, ugh. Oh, oh. Naomi's hook, bro. Naomi's hook rate. Did he flick her in there too, bro? Did he flick her into that? No. Was that midair? Was that midair, yo? Oh, God! How do you call that, bro? The prediction, bro. Bro. That is actually like when you look at that, you have to appreciate that, bro. Whoop, boom. This is the number. This is, all right. I can agree with this one. This is definitely the number one play, I would say, in M4. This is, if we just want to talk about pure insanity, this is the number one play. This is the number one play. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boop, boop, boop. Another one. Kyrie versus the world. Bro. Bruh. I love nice, and it's moments like this, honestly, like, listen, don't get me wrong. I love it when casters go fast and they're like, but it's moments like this where and Mirko has them. I think I have them sometimes. I think, like, during the NACT Grand Finals when I was just like, one, like, I was genuinely losing my shit. And, like, right here, Naisu is just genuinely losing his shit. There's nothing fake here in this. There was nothing of, like, him just trying to be a bad mother-loving caster or anything like that. Like, he is just genuinely in awe here. And I think these are the best moments for casters. Ken, shut up, bro. Bro, he had no... You know why that play was so good? He must have been panning. We were all trying to figure out... Not overplayed at all, bro. The man just... Honorable mention, Leo backdoor. Oh. That was me casting. What's going on with this? Is RQ getting replaced?
Albert, ya untuk sekarang anak pas kedua lah untuk sekarang deh. Kalau dulu kan habis lemon gua kan.
Lilos Papa. Zin reveals that there is a new jungler on trial in RQ with IGN Harpist replacing Albert, who is on vacation. Do you guys like the new thumbnail? Do we like the new thumbnail? I'm worried that it doesn't have anything really Mobile Legends related on it. But I made that thumbnail myself, and I like it a lot, but also I'm a little worried that it doesn't, since it doesn't have anything MLBB related on it. It's a little, But it seems like today's stream we're still doing okay, so. Well, thank you guys. I made that thumbnail all on my own because I'm a big boy. So no, Albert is still, but if the new player passes the trial, then we will be, okay. Thumbnail is nice. You guys want to watch M3 highlights now? Huh? Top 40 plays? That seems like a lot, bro. That's 24 minutes. Is there something? I was gonna go back and watch all the top plays from M3. Top 10 plays M3. It's from the official.
Não, já tem agora a forma de Black Dragon, o Ali vai pra cima, meu querido, olha o Prime levando tudo dano, já utiliza.
Bro, is this not English? Oh my god. Can I get an English one? What a night this was, bro. What a night this was. This night right here, day one. Playoffs day one. If you know, you know.
A favor da equipe da Bedel, olha o Mike também que pode pagar com a vida aqui em cima das mãos da Ivy, tá dando.
Delar, di mo base yan? Di mo base yan? Puno pa rin. Hindi na-cut yung team.
Bro, can I get an English one?
Hindi M3 sinalihan ng akin.
May tulong, pero naka-counter dito. Zia with the last second.
This was group stage.
Stun. Nahuli doon si
This was
Sunset
group
Copper.
stage.
1-for-1 trade across the map.
Objective that is available. So kung nakuha nila yung turtle, lahat ng torre na abot nila, basta kaya lang atakihin, kinukuha nila. That's a safe Haji there. Paano mo nasipa yun patagilid?
What do I think of Ling Gold Lane? I don't know, bro. Is it a thing? Is it actually a thing? I'll have an opinion on it when I see it played in tournaments. I don't really like debate many things that are maybe happening in ranked games or something, or here and there. I don't really understand. I mean, like, I could see the possibility. If I really wanted to, like, think about it, I could see the possibilities, right? Like, maybe. The problem is you have no buff. I guess you have some poke. But, you know. Bro, what is this? M2 highlights? If I could find English highlights, bro.
Too overzealous in that team fight. Let's see
Oh,
what
here
they
we
can
go.
do. And that's gonna be the sword secured, and they walk right into Moon's circumference. That's a better airstrike, almost drawing.
4 maze.
Just like that.
Nakita na natin na 3-0 ngayon si Carl.
Oh, ayan,
si
parang
Kyrie.
ay,
Ay,
This is when Matilda was meta.
Medyo bad boy! Onyx,
Ito na yung chase
Philippines!
fake.
Ating Vin, sabay mag-chase net naman dito. Si Sin sumasabak. Let's see kung kaya niya makapatay. Okay, nakapatay siya isa, pero ang kapalit doon ay dalawa. Arrow to the face. Sabay Marky with a single vision. Killing spree. Sige na, ibibigay pa kay Kyrie. Yan ako naman. Kuya Vin, pwede na atang
I'm sorry, guys.
Habang may lupa, pero wala nang pupuntahan pa.
Yo, how long has it been like that?
So, Kuya D, 5 kamote. Onyx, Philippines. Pwede mo nang ilista. Oh, that's going to be...
How long has it been like that, yo?
One, and there you go. Numero left from behind the turret. That's 3 down immediately.
2 hours.
Nagib helping Lil get that double. LY.
Honestly, I feel like Nagib could have just stayed in the lane himself, but another engage.
Oh, the old in.
Oh!
With the deadly.
You guys at least saw the M4 highlights, right? You guys saw the M4 highlights, right? Like, my face wasn't up there during all of M4 highlights, was it? Yes, okay, you guys saw that. All right. Good to know. I was a little worried there for a second.
Catch first blood drawn by RSGSG, brought to you by Razor.
And with in combination with the Matilda, they can be so aggressive.
Just like
This is all still group stage, right?
energy retake, so here's the comeback.
Bawal talaga mamatay yung Uranus, pero mukhang delikado siya rito. As the like and pass, nakuha na yun, Lord! The zone is complete for the side of Onyx PH. Lord, hinahabol pa. Nakuha rin Marky na naman!
Back when Kyrie was playing on Onyx PH.
Another kill goes to Kyrie. Troll! Flame shot na yun. So, Kyrie, first blood goes to Ice. Si Kyrie nakatasunod dito. It's a 2v1. Dashes out.
You guys know what I'm really here for, right?
So pwede start sagad.
You know what plays I'm looking for. Where's all the NA plays, bro?
Nice one.
Back off.
Where's the NA plays at, bro?
Ngayon si Bright, yung kanang mata ni Dlarsky, hindi nakita.
Up.
Ay ko, survive.
Pa rin si Baloy.
His resurrection test, he did.
These are all. This is group stage. Group stage.
Yung hatak ni Ams. That's gonna be again the 2 retribution lead using that lethal counter as a way to secure objectives. And there's a pull-in by JPL. He gets a perfect target, beating up Alien into the back line of this top lane.
Again, story is they've gone to the tower on the bottom lane. Okay, ginamit na. Delikado pa si Lord. Oy! Outplayed! This! Kahit si Lord, tinulungan.
Oh, we got some clips in here. Trust me.
Dumidepensa pa rin yung PH. Tatapusin. Tatapusin na ba nila? Mawala yung buhay dito. Pero tapos.
Tatlo tayo nabigyan. Oo. na ano yan eh, naku-cooldown yan yung mga... Pero ang ganda pa rin ng snipe doon ni Oheb dahil na ano yan eh, naku-cooldown yan yung mga bola.
Oh!
Oy, nako. Speaking of cooldown, what a fake!
Oh! Bro, that was a clean play.
Mula kay Shark. Nakita mo yun, Butters? Yung yakap ni Shark. Yung flicker niya pagilid.
Be by the STV. Now the dive on towards Vitrick. It has been initiated.
Oh, Heb, line him up.
Yes, he finds it. Collides him into all of the Tyrant's rage. And here comes Mobazane to make the difference. They break.
Oh, bro, this was such... That play from Oheb crushed our dreams right there, bro.
Rage, and here comes Mobazane to make the
Sheesh.
They break open the top
Oh my God, what a combo there.
They don't have their flickers. What a re-engagement coming in from Blacklist International.
Fresh thumbnail, thank you, thank you.
Oh, Heb, raising his hands. You punish me? Oh, nah. I'm coming back for more.
This is one of the Amon and nakuha mo tayo dito. Oh, Gary! At nasa base ko to!
But again, tayo nila ang kanila.
Isa sa mga...
Back to group stage.
RG, saan ka? Trip out! Hey! Inalamang lang!
Goes in for the onslaught force to the backside. Ejector comes in as well.
Why Alice Gold Lane not good anymore? Because it doesn't have... Because there's no, there is no, what's it called? I feel like there's no burst damage there, right? Yes, she's tanky, but like you need something like, it's not enough to deal with some of the other tanky meta right now. And she can poke, but her wave clear isn't, like, her wave clear is good, yes, with the ultimate and everything, but it's not good plus being able to deal with a gold laner. And here's the thing, there's gold laners that have good wave clear, and they can take on other gold laners with the range that they have, and Alice doesn't really have that. Plus, yeah, Dominance. Dominance Ice is so buffed right now.
Sasa is gonna go falling down, but wait a minute, he's going to go and outplay Zin and Vin. Sasa, what the heck? Showed himself that moment. The moment.
Oh, have the shot.
Hold that side. I mean,
He's Razor. Oh, they have a on the other side. Just in time. Triple as JPL's the next to fall. Momo the Savage with Manon Blast is already out. As mistake by connect the Fury in the way. Now he'll kill Betty for as routine
Fight so far.
Bro, so many group stage matches in here.
Nanakap niya lang.
Like, there's so many group stage highlights in here, bro.
He's gonna go. He's looking for the
Albert is putting a show, and we've used this.
He does it again. Pulling him in to start this engagement up now. Oh wait, no, Lolzy.
Bro. Yeah, be civil, guys. Be civil.
With the wall charge as well. Mobazane trying to make some damage towards Luis. It is going to be basic and Hun.
Because that's what they do in my chat. They just fight. They all fight each other. They just go at it. Yo, Troy Salazar, what's up, what's up, what's up? What do we want to watch next, guys? BTK carried M3. Hot take, M3 was so boring as AF. BTK carried M3. I don't know. I will say that is probably, like, if we think about some of the best games in MLBB history, that one is up there. You have to put that, I think, in like top 5 when BTK beat Blacklist. I feel like was it M2 that went all 7 games with Burmese Ghouls and Bren? Yeah, it was M2 that went all. I feel like you have to put that probably as it. I still don't think I've ever watched all 7 of those games.
Because nakita nila nag-overcommit sila ng
I feel like you probably have to put that in.
And Kamushtaka, thank you so much for joining us. Whichever team you're supporting today, leave it in the comments right now. Show them your love and show them your support as we have
Enchanted Talisman. Enchanted Talisman on few as well. He's probably gonna go for something.
Is there 4 casters on this desk, bro?
Ice Queen wand or a Lightning Cruncher, or probably a Glowing Wand as well.
Yeah, those are some pretty good shoutouts there, especially
Lightning Cruncher of a
wild charge by Ruby DD. What a bait! That's got DD taking him down, and the life bars are dropping. Flap DD shut down by Ace, and the fight continues. Where do they go? Zaman Force already expended here by Rebo.
The Boxer could not reach. So with that being said, this is our very final game. It is best of 7 in the AM2 World Championship 2020. Who will be your champions right here? Pop it in the chat, and if you guys are in the cinema, make sure you scream it out loud. Is it Permanent Schools? Is it Brand Esports? Back in towards the land of Dawn for our last match here. Casters, it's been a long day, but we need a champion at the end of the day.
We do need a champion. Burmese Ghouls, Bren Esports. One last game.
one last showdown.
Imagine if Burmese would have won this, bro. If Myanmar would have taken it.
With a buff start and immediately look to clear the mid wave. And you know, overall, as we were kind of talking about how the matchups are going,
Grok Gold Lane, what a time to be alive, huh?
How the lane priorities have been given over to either side.
Jungle.
Ruby DD with the rogue.
Jungle Brody, bro.
In game 7.
Ooh. It's risky, but we've seen it work before, and now the question really does come down to whether they get a catch onto Few. For now, it's looking pretty good, but Flap's easy, going in pretty hard, but Kid, nobody having the execute at the end of the day, so they're not going to go for the dive.
Okay, so the Louis pick on Few.
Junglers.
Keep people from Burmese Ghouls. Let's say poke as much as possible. The damage will be consistent. So Burmese Ghouls, there might be times here when they are going to take objectives that they would just opt to go for that just because they don't have full HPs.
It's not even just about the full HP.
Yeah.
It really does come down to who is going to win this level 4, and it is leaning more towards the Burmese Ghouls, but under specific conditions here. Because Burmese Esports, overall, you look at their composition, it's like, yeah, this makes sense. They go in, they take the fight, full team fight, plenty of AOE damage, lots of magic damage, got a pick, got a Lusty with that pick. It's almost perfect. But then you look at Burmese Ghouls, and you see that King's Calling, and you're like, ooh, that's kind of a problem.
Resh, they don't want. I don't think they like. We like talk about this all the time, like when do we think fighters and tanks will be out of the jungle? And here's the thing, like I don't think that Moonton wants marksmen in the jungle right now. Like I don't think they do. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the gold lane was made for a very decisive reason, and it's so marksman can be in the gold lane, and like because of that, I don't think they're ever gonna like I don't think they'd ever give Brody back that passive, right? That he can put marks on creeps. Like I just don't know. And so here's one thing. I do actually believe in that. I think today's meta is actually, I know everyone hates the tank jungle, but I still believe that today's meta is the most balanced meta we've ever had.
From Bren, that's at least 4 of them. Actually, that's at least 4 of them, yes.
Yep. So again, great read here by the Burmese Ghouls, playing the reactionary lineup despite being on blue side. The genius mind of Coach Panda here in action now. Turtle started
like there are a lot of viable heroes for every single role.
Again, Brody doing well for Brenny Sports in game number 6 here, game number
I do
7.
think that. I do think the goal. I think when it comes to any lane having a lack of heroes that are viable, I would probably say the gold lane and mid right now are probably the tightest. Like gold lane, there's only like 4 heroes that are like, what is it, like Beatrix, Claude, even right now, Beatrix, Claude. I guess you still have Harith and Lunox possibilities, but you don't see it that much. Beatrix, Claude, Melissa, Wan. And then even Brody's not really that good right now in the gold lane. Carry, but you have about like 4 heroes, which is kind of a lot less than other roles, I feel like. I would like to see them make some more gold laners viable in the gold lane. Hey, Anami Ray, what's up? What's up?
Is in for Flap TZ, they disengage.
Okay. I mean, he can switch over the Chaos Darkness anyway, so still he's going to be relevant in this turtle fight.
Games take longer, then that means it favors the side of Brent. Now, look at that magnet, the yin and the yang. Diversion is there.
Hold up, here we come. Bren, fakes it. They're going to continue the fight, though, up north. Phew, first blood. Here comes D. He starts it strong.
I said Claude,
That's
Cordy.
going to be a disengage, and now Bren is
I said Claude.
for going into this first turtle take. Hold up, they still want more. That's going to be called easy.
Beatrix, Claude, Wan. Melissa, Carry. I guess there's still a decent amount. Because then, like I said, you still have Harith. That's 5. Clint is not viable in gold lane right now. Not in tournament. Moskov, like, yes, but still, like here's the thing, like, those, like, all right, so, like, Clint, he's burst damage, right? You're not going to go speed with him. So, like, if you want burst, I think there's better options than Clint. That's the thing. Like, Clint doesn't really give you anything that that the sniper with Beatrix doesn't give you, that Brody can't give you. Exactly, Brody's better burst. And like as for Moskov, like the only bonus that Moskov, like he's a speed marksman, right? Something that Claude is, something that Beatrix is, something that Melissa is. But the only time Moskov is, I think, viable is like maybe you're going against a Fanny or something, you know, because of his CC effect, because of his second skill or his first skill, or I forget which one is which, but the slam you into the wall. So like Moskov's still not really like viable, I would say, because. But he does. But what I do like about Moskov is that right there, right? Like he can be picked. So I think they need to give some more. Airthel's kind of crazy. I think the fact that Wan is Airthel is like, right? Like there was what, like M4. We saw a lot of Airthel and a little bit before M4 because Wan was slipping through the bans a lot more. She wasn't like a permaban. She would get banned, but we saw her slipping through a lot, and Airthel was used to counter. And I don't know if it's just because Airthel, Wan's never getting picked anymore that we're not seeing Airthel, but yeah, we're not ever seeing her anymore. But I do think, yeah, and I was honestly very worried about how many heroes they were adding so quickly. In a year span, we would get like 10 heroes or so, like so many heroes, bro. We were getting a lot of heroes. We got a lot of heroes last year. Maybe not 10, but still a lot. They're adding one like every 2 months. And I was very worried about it. And now I'm honestly, I mean, of course, at some point it is going to be a bad thing, but I do think adding all the constant add-on of heroes is actually, it's making more, it sounds weird to say this, but I think it's kind of having this effect that it's making more heroes viable.
So early into this game. Oh, phew! He's so close to dying, doesn't get hit by the Nature's Bear, but he gets hit by the Wild Charge at the end of the day. RubyDD, the next to fall. Huge win for Bren.
And Bren Esports, they are finding the trades. Burmese Ghouls not backing down. And you could see a lot of things working to the side of Bren Esports there. The kick on Ace was perfect. That's just what they needed at that certain point in time.
The exact target. Now, quick item check before the 5-minute mark. That's already tough boots onto Lusty. Carl TZ picks up the Raptor Machete.
Leslie's not really viable, man.
Chasing down onto him and look down bottom.
Let's go Miami Heat. Are they winning right now?
Some pressure onto RubyDD. I think Bren Esports have had it with this surprisingly lethal Grok.
Yeah.
This is the first time that we see him.
Heats up. Oh, man.
I mean, they have to make sure that he doesn't get too far away here. Because, again, Grok with the power of nature, very annoying. Oh, he gets hit by a lot of bullies here as well as the chrono finisher as well. But now they're trying to jump on top of Rebo. Oh, they almost catch him as well, forcing him to use the Purify, and the rest of Burmese Ghouls. They pull back. Big plays. Ooh, Faptizi, what happened? 1 HP?
I guess he was doing
already won. Yeah, they smashed.
Lapuluno is just way too good.
Blazing duet by Carl TZ. Down goes maybe. Kid can't answer. Interesting entrance by Bren Esports, and right now
Mia. Qwerty's just reaching at this point. Qwerty's just naming. Qwerty's like, he's on his mobile. He's got Mobile Legends open right now, and he's just going down the list of marksmen. He's like Leslie, Mia, Aerithil, Ministar Gold, even though he's not a marksman. You know, there's still tons of people for the gold lane. Look, Moonton says it right here. Come on, bro. Come on.
The torn apart memory from here on.
What do we want to watch, guys? I need something to watch, yo. There was an after. Oh, this is like an echo thing. Okay. What's up, Leo? That caster sounds sus. Bro, you were a little biased at M3, not going to lie. I mean, in M2, bro, not going to lie. But it's all right. We still love you. Bro, how was that 4-man desk in M2? How was that 4-man desk, bro? I'm going back and watching some of it. I'm like, yo, they had 4 people on. It seemed possibly like it was a little scuffy. It's a trio in game. Okay. So you had an anchor outside of game and then trio in game. I got you. For the draft, pre and post game. Got you. Leo. Greatest. So earlier we were talking about like some of the greatest games in MLBB history. Some of the greatest games in MLBB history. And I was saying that M2, because it went to best of 7, I feel like that has to be one of them. I think BTK beating Blacklist in M3 is up in like top 5, top 10. Any games that you would think are some of the greatest games in MLBB history? Any series that you think are some of the, if something just came to your mind and you're like, yo, that's probably one of the greatest games ever. MPL Season 7 Grand Finals, PH Grand Finals. Oh, it went all 7 games. The previous thumbnail was cringe, not gonna lie. So you like the new thumbnail better. I'll take that, bro. I appreciate it. I made both of them, so I mean I do feel better because hopefully you think the new one is not cringe, or you think they're both cringe. I don't know. My Photoshop skills are getting better, hopefully. Season 7 was a 3-1 comeback from Blacklist. Sheesh. That is a ride. There was a game that happened this season. I can't remember if it was ID or PH. I want to say it was like RSG versus somebody that was just like an insane game. I think it was a best of 3. It went to game 3 and the third game was like super long. I remember getting recommended to watch it during the seasons and someone being like, people are saying it's one of the greatest games ever. It might have been Indo, though. I can't remember, bro. No, it was this past season. It was season 11. It might have been ID, though. I think it might have been Indonesia. I want to say it was an Indonesian game. Do I have a favorite region to watch / cast? Do you mean like what's my favorite region to watch? Leo? What do you mean Leo is a mod, bro? What are you talking about? I honestly, so we'll put it this way. Last season, I watched a lot more MPL PH than I did MPL ID. I did have permission to live stream MPL PH, but still, I enjoy PH. I enjoy ID. Like, I enjoy ID. And I understand why people enjoy ID because they're a little bit crazier. But something about PH, like, PH has a value to it, right? Like, yes, it might be a bit slower in the beginning, but when you get down to that 20-minute mark and these teams are pushing a Lord dance for like 4 or 5 minutes straight and the pressure is building, like, there's nothing that peaks that. There's, like, for me, that's oh. You don't see that anywhere else in the world, man. And don't get me wrong, IDs like that, you get instant gratification watching MPL ID, right? You get some instant gratification watching NACT, right? Because it's just like bang, bang, bang. It's like coming into a heavyweight fight. And yeah, you love watching some boxing or some UFC where they just come in slugging, but there's nothing like watching someone get knocked out in the 9th, 10th, or 11th round in a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Like, that peaks a 20-second knockout in any history, right? It just does. And, like, that's the thing. PH Game Climax. Like, that's – and then when it comes to cast, I debate this with my chat a lot. I think – when it comes to like Indo versus PH, I think PH has the better desk personally. Of course, Indo, yes, Indo has Mirko. Mirko is definitely debatedly one of the greatest play-by-plays, right? I think he's a great play-by-play. But every other role, I think PH just has a better desk. I think Leo's like, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But I'm also like, what would I rather cast? If I had to pick one of them to cast, I would rather cast PH probably. Ooh, like from M4, which team's competing where you're like, I hope I get to cast for them? I'm going to have a good day. Ooh. I was really hyped for Echo. Ever since I watched Season 10 Finals, I think Echo won me, and I've said this many times before, Echo won me when even though they lost Season 10 Finals, when they picked that Valier, when they won like game 2 or 3 with the Valier Roam or Valier Mid or whatever, and I was like, from that moment in Season 10 Grand Finals, I became an Echo fan. And even though they lost against Blacklist, since that moment, so I can't say I'm like a hardcore long-term Echo fan, but yeah. I was, and I know this is like my own region, but I was really hype. I think all of M4 I was super hyped for Brazil and for NA. So then when we got to see them go against each other, that was really nice. RQ versus Sonic. Both Indo teams clashing. That was like, ooh, the closer we got to those finals. And Echo and I think you want to know what the most upsetting thing was? Echo and Blacklist was supposed to be so epic. Echo Blacklist Grand Finals was supposed to be so epic. And I think all of us woke up that morning saying, we're going to have a good day today. We're going to have a good day today. And then by game 2 and 3, we were just like, we're just like, this is not happening, is it? We're like, this isn't happening, is it? Indo vs. Myanmar has the potential to be a Michael Bay film. Did I cast that game? I did. Wait, RQ versus Falcon? M4? Did I cast that game? Was that my last game casting? I think that was my last game casting. Oh, Malaysia. My bad. Sorry, I always get that one confused. The MY always confuses me. Who was it? Was it RQ? I can't remember. I'm having a brain fart right now. Leo's put me on the spot, and I'm failing. Was that group stage? When did they didn't go against each other in bracket, did they? Go watch some MPL Mena. How's your have you been, because I know you've been researching. Leo, actually, bro, give me some hot takes, bro. Jump into a VC. You've been studying, bro. Give me some hot takes, bro. Give me some hot takes. Come on. You've been studying. I want to know you're powerless. You can jump into my Discord. Just firing up the old cord. I want some Leo hot takes, bro. Leo's going to join us. Hell yeah. Before I end stream. I got like 15, 20 minutes. No problem. No problem. Take your time, bro. I'll be in my Discord. We're just hanging out at this point. Where's Team Navi? I was going to say something highly offensive, but I did not go there, luckily. Anybody know where Team Navi is, bro? Can't wait to get clipped. Leo, what do you mean, bro? They don't clip. You're safe, bro. We'll say it's someone else. Leo knows. He's like, yo, if I get on TREX. Oh, here he is. What's up, Leo? Think he's hooking up his mic, maybe.
What up?
How's it going, bro?
Yo, you good save, not answering or not saying what you wanted to say about where Navi is. 'Cause even I don't know. Honestly, even I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, but on a serious note, I know where some of the players are. Like, I know for sure Defender is okay. I think Defender is like he's playing for another team now.
That's good.
He put like a couple of tournaments in the past 6 months.
Sweet. I know their coach, Coach Barbie, is
yo,
who's he
War
with?
Barbie is playing in the
Mena?
the MPL Mena, so
Nice.
he's doing okay there. What else? I'm looking for that young kid, that mid laner, their drafter. What was his name? Yeah, Navi is very close to my heart, so I that triggered me when like, where's Navi? I'm like, no, wait, where is Navi? But yes, all right. So what kind of hot takes are we looking for? What kind of hot takes are we? Are you asking for? My good
Have you put out a power ranking yet?
I have one. I believe.
Have you posted it?
I did the my how do you say that? I did my initial scouting report for.
Let's look up LeoCast on Facebook. That's where he posts
For
all the good
Onyx.
stuff.
Onyx is up. Onyx is up.
Okay.
Yeah, Onyx is up. So.
Are you along the same line as everyone else? Echo is favorite.
There it is. Oh yeah, for sure. Echo is coming up today. Yeah. So the way I worked out my my scouting report is I tried to dumb it down this time around compared to M4. So there's less info, but it's more like, oh, I here's a little nugget of knowledge I can bring when I watch. So it's more for like the casual fans.
Okay.
Yeah. So not much hot takes on those, I think.
What about all right.
So yeah,
second, third. Give me like top 4 teams to that you think. I know MSC is super hard because it's like it's so weird, but
Echo, Blacklist, Onyx, and Phoenix.
Phoenix. So thoughts on there's a good one. How do you feel about Phoenix?
Phoenix is real. I think Phoenix is real.
Phoenix is the real deal?
Phoenix is real, and they're doing things that they're almost like Falcon. The way when I watched them, that for sure I can say I studied already. We studied. Phoenix does things that you're like, how the so we all saw how strong Myanmar was in SEA Games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that they're real. Like Falcon is real. Like you can't deny Falcon is real. But here's the thing. Falcon lost to Phoenix. So what does that say about Phoenix?
It's a good point.
There you go. So
and I think it's like Myanmar in general is just a strong region is kind of what we're saying. Like it's not just like one team. I think Myanmar in general is just a decent region overall.
Yeah. More than just a decent. I'd say they're very strong in the sense that I'm actually covering this in this coming week's episode of Recall. I think Myanmar might actually be the next candidate for imports.
You said Falcon?
Myanmar. Just Myanmar in general.
Like people start importing Myanmar players?
Yeah. Because you know, like how LaFell and Miracle are leaking things, right? Like quote unquote leaking things. If that's true, then the next year is going to prove if that's going to be the next wave. 2024, who knows?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's like all the leaks and talks of like Naomi possibly going over to Indo and like stuff like that. Justin, yeah. That'd be lit. That'd be lit.
I'm 50-50 on it because I actually like Burmese being strong, and it's not like Naomi and Ken or Naomi, Justin, and Ken are the only strong Burmese players, but I hope they stay long enough for there to be like, I don't know, man. I don't know when MPL Myanmar is gonna come back, but that's a 50-50 for me. Like,
what happened? So Myanmar had an MPL in set before, right?
Yep.
And then they had all the government issues or something, right? And it just never came back or something.
And I never looked into like the actual reason, but MPL Myanmar stopped right after M2.
Right after M2.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not even sure if like they had a season prior to that, so yeah.
People want to know. We'll jump to it. Thoughts on Outplay?
All right, man.
Don't worry, bro.
All right.
Quick, no Clippers. Stay out of it, guys.
No, I love the Clippers. Get this. I think Outplay has a bright future ahead. I think Mirko just came out with his power
Yeah, I know.
right?
He put it. We were watching it in the beginning of the stream.
Yes, he uncharacteristically put OP way up high. I'm not so sure if that was clipped out of context, but he put OP like next to Blacklist, right? Next to Blacklist and Onyx, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he put him in A tier. He put him as number 4, essentially. He put him as number 4.
Right? I wouldn't say as high. I wouldn't say number 4, but definitely 5 or 6 maybe.
Yeah.
Like that close, so bubbling. But yeah, no, like legit, especially with Ureshi on now. I hope
Coach
I
Dolly.
swear to God, Ureshi's on. Yeah.
I think like for me, I did a tier list. I put them a little bit lower than that. But I think like if we had to put them on a spectrum, like the lowest they could be and the highest they could be, I think I put them around like 5 or 6, like somewhere in the middle there. I think he's putting them on like top. And I think it's kind of a similar to almost Myanmar in a sense. Like I do think NA is a strong region, and I think it's about time that like it's possible, right? I don't think we can just like doubt Outplay just because Zane's not there, this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Outplay is a decent team, and they do have some possibilities, but also like I don't know, like they have a bad group stage or something and they bomb out. Like that is also a possibility for them. For me, like I don't know, like, it could go either way for them.
Okay, so logically speaking, the only way this will work out is if Outplay upsets the home team and knocks out Burnex Flash, right? That's the
sad.
The play. It's hard to expect that same thing from Onyx. Like you can't ask Outplay to eliminate Onyx, but it's not impossible. Again, it's a best of 3. Who knows? But
do you think they knock out Burn X though? Like that was when I was doing the group stage. I was like, yes, I think we are better than. I think we can beat Cambodia, but it's home team. So much is on the line. It's like when the Olympics are in your country. You know, you gotta put on.
Which is the SEA Games situation, I think. But yeah, no. If I'm not mistaken, all of MSC is a live show. All of MSC will be in front of a crowd, even from the group stage. So yeah, even there, the home crowd buff is real. But I think, oh wait, group stage passes. Yeah. Group stage is free access.
Nice.
Oh no! The Khmer are gonna be there. They're gonna say, "Outplay, get out of here."
Forget about it.
Yeah. You say forget about it. No. But that guy wasn't. The guy's not here. Still. No. I think it's still possible. That SEA Games thing, man. That's something else, man. That's more than just esports. That's like your whole country's pride for the next 2 years. This is an MSC. It happens every year. Not that a downplay Burnex Flash, but there are windows I see in Burnex Flash where an Outplay can come in, because this is weird to say. I think Outplay plays cleaner than Burnex Flash.
Yeah. I think Outplay plays. You know, you could almost argue that they play a little cleaner than BTK. They're definitely
Oh,
they,
for
they
sure.
they like they
For
play
sure.
clean. It's true, and I think they
For sure.
you know there's definitely still a few things to tighten up, but they do make calls, and like maybe that call at the end of our grand finals is what cost them the game. But sometimes those if you make those calls correctly, like they know when to make the crazy plays, they know when to do the things. I think they could pull it off. I had a really hot take in my group stage predictions. I said Group B, which is RSG, EVOS, and Phoenix.
Yeah.
Am I completely insane for saying this? I said if any group could do it, I think that's the group that could maybe have a three-way tie.
Yeah. I do not. Okay. Second possible group three-way tie is C.
See? Yeah, with Onic
Yeah,
and
B and C are like those. Like, oh, who is it? Who is it? But yeah, Group B definitely. All right, I don't think I'll be doing predictions, so I might as well drop it here as like a TREX stream exclusive. If
Yeah.
anyone were to ask me for a prediction, I think RSGSG has to work really hard to get out of there.
Yeah. They're definitely, I think, the lower, but
Super hard. Oh, but I've been studying EVOS, and they also need to fix things up because they're coming from the wake of SEA Games, and nobody's happy with Team Indonesia's performance at SEA Games.
Mm-hmm.
And a good chunk of that SEA Games team was EVOS. So, yeah, if anything, Phoenix is the one coming in with their heads up high, and that's weird.
yeah, it is true. But so like, and that's still my thing. I'm like wondering, is Phoenix going to be that consistent like Falcon was? And I'm glad that you're saying that they are that because it makes me kind of question my Group B, like in thinking that because now I think
What did
that
you say?
I my prediction was, I think because EVOS is inconsistent. I think they have it in them. I think they could win against either team, Singapore or Phoenix, but they could also lose to either team, right? I think Phoenix, I was seeing Phoenix as possibly inconsistent as well. That was my initial thought on them. Is like they've always kind of been for M4 qualifiers they got second place. I think for ISF last year, I thought I heard Mirko say something that they beat Blacklist but then lost to Todak or something like that. And like so it's I was wondering, I'm like, well maybe so again, this is all just mental canon. It's nothing that I really have super information on. So I'm glad I got to talk to you here because I was thinking like, oh, maybe they beat Singapore, they lose to EVOS. Maybe EVOS beats Phoenix, but then takes a throw and loses to Singapore or something, and we get a weird.
It's a year removed since our last major findings on Phoenix. But based on what I saw from Phoenix this year, I think they're much better. I think they're in a better shape, and I did not see. All right, so let me. Have you studied Phoenix? Have you seen Phoenix recently?
I watched a little bit of the finals. I think I watched like a game or two, and they seemed like they had good map control. They had really good. Even when they were, I think it was like last game, they were or first game or second game, they were like losing in kills, still out farming the other team. So I was giving them. They seemed like they had a good macro game.
Did you notice the 7-man roster?
No.
They play with a 7-man roster.
Do they swap a lot?
Yes.
Huh.
Almost every series in that Myanmar qualifier, when things are looking sideways, they switch and then they just win the damn series.
Like in between game?
Yes.
That's that's legal. Is that legal in global tournament? Like you can switch roster in between game.
It's 7-man roster, so what they do is they switch up the roamer and mid.
That's crazy.
So they basically change the backbone of the team, and then it's better. Like they bounce back.
That's pretty insane, and they make it work, huh?
So like, what? They win game one.
Do you think it's like now? Do you think there's like is it a hero pool difference between the players? Is it a overall strategy difference? Like, do you think it's more of like, hey, you're tilted right now, we're just going to get him in? Or is it like a complete strategy change, like
60-40. 60-40. 60% tilt, 60% mental, and then I think the 40% is some hero difference because there is a slight difference. You can see that one mid laner roam combo prefers like the Faramis plus Setter style, and then the other duo prefers like a Eve Matilda style.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, it's definitely a combination of both, and they're so good for that. I think that there's so much behind that.
Because there's nobody
And
doing that really, right? Like that's not.
Yeah.
I think historically, no team's ever really heavily done that.
The last time, personally, based on my own understanding of the recent ecosystem of MLBB, right? The last time a team was doing this was Blacklist, when they would say, "All right, mid-series, Haji, you're Rome, V, you're mid," and then switch it up.
They did that in
That's
M3, right?
Yeah, if anything, that's more lethal. Also, Onyx does that. Onyx PH at the time, yeah, against that Onyx roster, that Onyx PH roster was doing that too. Like, all right, Baloy, you're full roam now, and then Hate, you do mid. You know, like that was scary. So this is some version of that. This is the Burmese version of that, and I hope it works. I hope it shores up and it quells that doubt in a lot of in especially your findings that, oh, mentally speaking, they might not be ready, or the long games, they have a 7-man roster, so that might be the game changer.
And if they can if they make that, because that's I think just it's casually thought of as that not being healthy for teams, switching your roster consistently. I think just in the average viewer, and even for me as a caster, we saw it in NACT sometimes, players are switching they're losing their groove, they need to stop moving around so much. But if you can master that, it definitely brings in a I think it's super healthy, and if they show up with that and do really well, it could completely change the idea of how coaches start working with large rosters and everything. And
Yep. TNC did that a lot in season 11, right? And they struggled. But here, it looks like Phoenix have it figured out. So, seems legit. I'm on for it. So, yeah, definitely top 4, I think.
All right. I think one last hot take.
All right, let's go.
I think,
Clippers.
All right, one last hot take. So, when I was putting my top 3, once again, Onyx ID has a lot of hype around them, right? People are putting, Onyx ID as this really strong team. And the same thing kind of happened in M4. They didn't make it to grand finals. And when I was on, I was making mine. I'm sitting there looking at Blacklist and Onyx, and I'm it's just hard for me to put Onyx over Black. Can they beat Blacklist if they see them? And that's just difficult. But also, I think here's the take. I think that if I had to send someone to take down Echo, though, I almost want to say I feel like Onyx has the better chance. I feel like Echo just has Blacklist's number right now, and Blacklist is not the person I want to send to defeat Sauron. You know what I'm saying? But I do. But I feel but it's can Onyx get past everyone else to get there? You know what I'm saying?
So they're basically the Rock.
Yeah, the Rock, paper,
Echo's
scissors.
But how do you get through the paper? All this paper.
It's tough. Yeah, it's weird, man.
Okay, I think I need to study that dynamic first between Onyx and Echo, because I'm skittish to say I completely agree that Onyx is the one to take down Echo.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone takes down Echo, honestly. I don't. But
with the way they're going now, no, it's.
I think they're going to build a dynasty this year. I think they're I think they just want them. I think they could have a really crazy year this year. Maybe if they keep their roster together, they could go take MSC, possibly take next season, and then go to M5 and try to take that. Their Age of the Orcas.
It is. We're gonna just get comfy. Get comfy. Find ways to make purple part of your outfit, because it's gonna happen. I don't know. That's the hot take, I think. Who do we think can take down Echo?
Or who puts up the best fight? Who at least doesn't make it a 4-0?
Okay, here's my hot take. Something tells me if ever Blacklist and Echo meet up again some way, somehow, especially closer to the grand finals, if ever even right then and there, something tells me Blacklist either finally gets him or puts up a better fight. They're gonna at least score. That's what I think.
I mean, Blacklist beat them pre-grand
sweeps.
finals. They do beat them pre-grand finals plenty of times. It's just when it comes down to that final moment, right?
Yes, at M4, it was Blacklist who knocked them down. But in Season 11, in the playoffs, they didn't meet once. Which is crazy to think.
Yeah.
Blacklist avoided Echo all throughout the playoffs, and it's not their fault. It's just the way the brackets are built. But yeah, it sucks that's what's happened to them, especially against Echo again and again.
We'll see. We'll see.
Man, I don't know how to feel about Blacklist. I think that itself is a hot take. Talking about Blacklist right now is a hot take.
I got my Blacklist jersey on, bro.
Oh, you got damn it!
I got the Blacklist jersey on now.
You got the good juju. You got basically a bulletproof jacket. Damn.
Yeah, I'm safe right now from all shots.
I'm wearing a black shirt. Does that count?
Kind of.
I
Still an
predicted
agent.
Blacklist to win the championship almost a half a dozen times in the past 4 years. Does that count?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, but this time around it's really rocky. It would be a disservice to the agents and to the MLBB community if I said Blacklist is in great shape. So they have to figure something out.
Yeah. We'll see.
Take that, Clippers.
Take that, Clippers.
Misconstrue my words and get the agents on me again. Let's go. That's the Clipper meta. Like you just
Bro, it's rough. It's got a little
but it's
better.
fun.
It's got a little
but
better.
it's fun.
It is.
Low key, man. Low key. I hope that. All right. So, amongst us MPL casters, right in the Philippines, a very small fraction of us stream in the frequency that you, Mirko, and even the other NECT talents do, right? So we're not much of a streaming
bunch.
A streaming bunch, yes. So for the few of us that do stream, like Burrito streams almost every day. Rockheart streams every day almost, but not ML. We don't get as much Clipper culture.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm living in this. I'm here for this.
I'm here for it. Come show up more, bro. Well, for now on, every time you jump in the chat, I'm bringing you on. Because honestly, all I really do is just talk shit for my streams. I do about 2 hours of just watching clips, and when tournaments are going on, we watch them. But I don't really play. No one likes to watch me play. They just want to hear me talk for some reason. I don't know why.
Which it makes sense. I learned this the hard way in the past. I only started grinding ML again, like in the past week or so.
Yeah.
All right, and that's why my profile is very low. Like if people check into my account, it's very low. But that's only because I only started playing recently. If you do this for a job, folks, it gets really tiring just staring at a goddamn map all the time. But when you ask us for hot takes, like that's the juicy. That's the juicy right there. Right? We don't get to do this on the desk. So this is where we get to talk about it. So I get it. That's why I come in every now and then. Like, I watch NECT. I know what's going on in the MLBB world. But when you stream and I hear you, again, talk shit, that's what's fun. So, by all means.
Hell yeah. I love it.
I'm here for the Clippers.
I'm here for the I need a t-shirt that says that. Here for the Clippers.
Dude, no, in the
Max,
past month
if I go to
alone-
M5, I'm wearing I'm bringing some t-shirts that say #here for the Clippers.
Yeah, no, dude. In the past month alone, there have been like new clipping YouTube accounts. Like, who the hell is this? You weren't here at M4.
They're everywhere now.
Yeah.
This guy,
I love
Jamar, bro, there's like tons of them now. I randomly see him. I'm like, yo, this is a new person. Like, everyone's just getting into it now.
Jamaru, there you go. You just mentioned him and like you summoned him. He's right here on my feed. I'm just scrolling. It's like, Jamaru, dude.
People want the
This is
rap
gold.
battle one of these days. One of these days, me and Leo will bring the rap battle to you guys. PH versus NA.
All right. I don't mind. But question, do we get a Discord bot to play the beat?
Ooh, maybe. We could do
because
that.
logistically speaking, I'm like,
It'd
how
be
do
a
we get a
little
beat
hard.
on?
It'd be a little.
Yeah.
We can make it work.
You'd be a little hard.
We can make it. I might. There goes the Clippers.
Yeah,
There it is.
So how? So how do we do it, right? Like, can you ask the bot to play?
Yeah, I
sure you
have
can.
a music bot. I could literally just
There
be
you
like,
go.
type in the
Yeah,
beat
look
and
for
it pulls
like
it up
a-
off YouTube and boom.
Yeah, look for like a Pacific beat or like a whoever the hell those free producers on YouTube are. So let's do it. Write it in.
We'll play something up. We'll put it on the schedule.
All right. Write it in.
If a third place NA versus PH match happens in MSC, we'll give it to you guys.
Seems good.
Big NA versus PH rap battle. For your guys' MPL thing, don't each of you guys like rep a team when you do your
Yes,
like
that's
your rap
that's how
thing?
it was.
That's like
how
the
it
whole
works.
cipher of it. That's cool.
Yeah. Man, all right, so whenever the past couple of times you did NACT, there was an allotted budget, or at least part of the scripting, that opened up for like a pre-show hype vid, right?
Yeah.
Because y'all shot that whole like
They do like we did in the last grand finals. We did the potato
drive by in the desert. Yeah,
and then
And
this
then there was
time it was the plane and what's her name putting all the things up and stuff like that. So yeah, there's an allotted budget
Lena?
for
yeah.
Xena.
So Xena, yeah, there. See, so I think you guys can pitch that for next season.
Might not be a bad idea.
Right? So how many of the NACT talents are comfortable rapping, singing?
I don't know. I have no clue. I know I am. I'm sure Deku is down for about whatever. Wheezy probably down for whatever. Private may not give the vibe, but if he would definitely write something for it. Like he also has the like we did the whole what was it called? The
musically inclined.
We did that the Bring the Heat event where it was 1v1 tournament and all of us put on different like personas and stuff like that.
Yes, and you were cutting promos on each other. Yeah,
that was so like I think everyone's just about down for it. Oh, here's Deku's. Look, we summoned another one, Leo.
Another one?
You just say we just say Deku's name and he shows up. His ears were ringing.
It was Moba Zane. No, he's streaming right now.
Zane doesn't show up to my stream. I'm not that cool, bro.
Yeah. No, he just doesn't understand yet. It's okay. You're about to hit the you're about to hit the hay.
Yeah, I got
a Sunday night.
Work tomorrow.
Yeah, you got
it's
work
Monday.
in the morning.
It's Monday night for me. Monday night for me.
Oh shoot, yeah, my timing's off. It's
and I went to like a water park today with the family and stuff like that. I was out in the sun all day.
Water park?
Yeah, we have this place called like Adventure Island, which is like it's like a whole bunch of huge ass water slides, and they got like all this stuff and pools and all types of stuff like that.
All right. My turn to ask for hot takes real quick before before you gotta go. Y'all see that Zia Esports versus Archives thing?
Zia Esports versus Archives? No.
The map hack, map hack allegations.
I have I didn't actually watch it, but I think I've seen I scrolled past it on YouTube.
All right, don't watch any opinion pieces. Don't watch any proving that it's not map hack or proving it is. I want you to watch it and tell me what you think.
Okay, I got you.
Real quick, it's like a minute-long clip. Come on,
Zia Esports? We'll do it right now.
Yeah.
Zia,
go ahead.
map hack. That's what I type in.
Just type Zia Esports. Like I'm pretty sure it's the biggest video right now. Oh God, dude! You type in Zia Esports and it automatically says map hack. Like it fills it in. That's sad.
Map hack issues. Saw just ML tournament. You got a good clip of one that's not someone trying to prove something.
Yeah. Type it down and look for map hack issue doggy. Wait.
Doggy nag.
Let me see.
Reclamo.
Yeah. See if that's one because that one has like the right.
It's not opinionated.
Wait. There. Watch. Here. Yeah. Move to 50 seconds and then play.
Hold on.
Alright, I'm watching it too right now. I've seen this like a dozen times. I've watched it.
Wait, we're gonna put this on the big screen. Window.
There.
Let's see.
It starts playing at like 1 minute and 10. The moment happens at 1 minute and 10.
Okay.
Pa rin. Si Ken. Si Ken medyo
Air is walking up.
Lancy. Delegado si Lancy that time, mga kaibigan. Kailangan... Blazing the White Explode! Talagang inubos yung buhay ng mga malalambot sa side ng Team Archives. Team Zia Esports. Lamang na lamang sila against Team Archives. 4-13 and a lot of gold ang mapupunta sa SIA Esports dito. Papunta na ng 10K goldie, double digit. Papuntang double digits na. Yung kalamangan ng SIA Esports and that Lord.
I'm watching for errors right now, right?
No, watch Sumpak and Loisa. Watch
right here,
what Julian does.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
During this game and talagang pinakita nila. Pero syempre,
That play right there?
trying to get
Yeah.
Loisa out. Talagang pinakita from SIA 10%.
Did he know? All right, so she's already. All right, wait 1 second. Okay, so there's minions up there. He doesn't have vision on her. No one has vision on her right now.
Yeah.
She doesn't poke head. She's recalling, but there's no sound anymore.
That move play coming from SIA Esports, talagang nag-step up sila.
Yeah, so the
Does
Bay
he
has
use
been
his-
missing from the map.
Does he use his ultimate? Did he use his ultimate?
You mean the chains?
Yeah, like his. Did he blow everything on that peak?
Yes. No.
Step up sila.
Chains
Loisa?
first,
Team and talagang
enhanced, if I'm not mistaken.
He used the whole combo on that peak.
during this game.
Within a
Instantly.
second, he pressed everything, yes. It was... But what was enhanced?
Pero syempre, sumpak
I want to see what was the last skill used. Oh, it looks like the last skill used was the sword. It was an enhanced sword.
And
So yes,
all right,
he
so
used the chains first.
yeah,
coming from SIA Esports, talagang nag-step
it's a
up sila
little.
during this game and talagang
Yeah, that's what everybody's been talking about the past
It's
few
a-
days.
The emote too, kind of like.
coming from SIA Esports, talagang nag-step up sila
It's a little
during
sussy.
this game and talagang pinakita nila.
I
Pero
think-
Esports talagang
I think it's a little
I'm
sussy,
50-50.
but I also wonder
I'm
like
50-50 on
yeah,
the
because
emotes.
here's the thing. So he pops the emote, whatever, but he uses a skill, which that's not too sus, right? Like that's not too crazy to check a bush.
during
I'm wondering, he gets hit, right? Like he takes a shot after the first skill, so I'm wondering if he
Yeah.
just like.
team and
So
talagang
then
pinakita
it's
nila
kind of hard for me to make the call just because of that.
from SIA
Because
Esports,
like
talagang
Sumpak
nag-step
does
up
show
sila
himself. Like
during
if
this
Sumpak didn't shoot him right there, after that first hit, I would say definitely.
game and talagang pinakita nila.
But
Yeah, he got shotgunned in the
he
face.
gets shot, and then the
Both.
next skills come in. Yes, it all happened in a matter of seconds, so it's hard to. I don't know.
Pero
In
syempre,
a second.
sumpak
Yeah, a
trying
second.
to get
Yeah.
Loisa out,
It's a
pero
little-
hindi yan. Pero syempre, Esports talagang nag-discount up
Right.
sila
It's a little
during
weird.
this game
Because he
and
did
Just
unload,
now you can
like-
watch. Now you can watch the breakdowns. If you're on the way to the bed, and then you're like, oh that's keeping me awake. You can watch the breakdowns. You can see what people think.
from SIA Esports talagang nag-step up
Sounds
Because
like
I-
just scrolling, it looks like everyone's saying that he's map hacking.
in this game and
It
talagang
doesn't seem like
pinakita
there was a lot of
people who
videos
say-
defending.
sumpak
The people who say Coach Ducky says it's not. Coach Ducky thinks it's not. A lot of like
Important people that actually
Yes,
know
a
their
lot of people-
stuff.
yes, would say nope, that's instincts. Looks like instincts to me because especially players, like a lot of players locally in the MPL have spoken up about it. Like they've said their piece, and yeah, no, like based on their RGs and based on some of their scrims,
They're
they've
like,
seen
I've done
crazier
that
things.
before, yeah. And that's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
for me, I think your thumb's right there. I know that it happened in a second, but if like I said, you can see his health bar go down. You can see he pops the first skill to check bush, but then he gets shot. So now it's like, oh, he's there. Like confirmation happens. And yeah, like if you're that good, if you're a pro player, I think you move. We've seen people move quick like that before, so it's not like too
Yeah.
out of this. It's not too out of this world, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know. Like at some point, you gotta think fast fingers because even Sumpak
Yeah.
had some level of hesitation, right? Like it's also not as instant that he reveals himself because he knew that. I think he knew that there was a possibility for a clapback. He knew that my 2 rounds on the shotgun isn't maybe possibly as fast as
Yeah.
as when he presses all the same all of his skills in 1 second. So
And I think the moment you get hit, like whether he knows who's there or not, like let's say he does, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt, say there's no map hack. Like the moment he takes damage, he's popping everything into that bush, right? And how long does it really take you to hit those 2 skills, right? Or whatever, that the enhanced change and everything. You're going to like if you have that instinct, then you're gonna just instantly do that, right? I don't know.
So those are the arguments. We're not in a position to say if it is or not, but the org that organized it, Just ML, right? Said they checked it and it's not, based on their investigation.
Then you gotta respect that. That's, I don't know. I think at that point it's just people trying to get views, right? At that point it's just someone said, Clipper headline: TREX says no map hack.
Yeah, no. Best case scenario, this is okay. Short term, it sucks. I think it's bad that the org has this level of notoriety already. Like, oh, Zia Esports, like they haven't really come up yet, but people are already saying, oh, don't trust them. They're sus, right? But down the line, what if down the line, 6 months from now, people forget that this happened? We clear out our memory. This kid, Loisa, will be remembered for the kid who was playing so good that people suspected he got map hacked. Right? Like, that's... Yo, remember that time? You know what I mean? Like, remember that time?
It's like when you're in a ranked game and you're murdering someone and they start telling you you're hacking.
Yeah.
You feel good about that. You know?
Yeah, thanks, I
Remember
guess.
that time my thumb was so quick that they thought I was hacking, bro?
Yeah, that's the brighter side of things. I'm hoping, you know? And I'd like to believe that there isn't a map hack, so that even in the amateur scene in the Philippines, beasts like this are bred. So,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So have
did Ray Ash reach out to you for Jeopardy, bro?
Yes, he did. He did. I
All
still
right.
haven't watched
Get ready to
all of
get
your guys's,
stomped.
but I did. Oh, did you end up winning?
I did, bro.
Oh, Leo
by
versus TREX?
by a clean few thousand.
Oh, Mirko bombed, huh?
He figured out how to play halfway through. He's like, oh, by not answering and picking my shots, I can score more.
He was just
and then
clicking on everything.
Yeah, and then at some point, Gideon also just said, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna try, and then
Mr. Joybodge says hello, Leo. He said hello, Lodi.
Hey, Budge. What up, Budge? Sayang, dude. I really wanted to see Budge. I really wanted, you know, that lineup of BTK is pretty solid if ever they could have flown out, but yeah. Budge is a good kid.
I was so happy how well all of those, like Yato, Baj, and T, and even Easy Peasy, like how good they all did on stage for their first time ever being on stage in front of people. Like it didn't. There was never really a game where it felt like there was nerves. Even the first time meeting them all and stuff, like they all seemed very kind of collected and ready to go. So that was probably my most. That was probably one of the best parts of all that, because a lot of us were worried it was just gonna like be a downhill slide with, like game one they were just gonna get nervous, and they didn't at all. So it was a good surprise.
No, but the way that. The way it all came through, even if BTK couldn't fly out, I think that NECT win, built up a bit of those kids' portfolios. So yeah, I'm hoping for more next season.
Ready for fall, bro. Fall season. Oh, Chicken's probably gonna be back. You're gonna have Outplay. That's gonna be a bit more seasoned at that point. You're gonna have
maybe
BTK
coming back MSC champions.
Like
who
knows? BTK is going to be like probably possibly even stronger roster than last season. I know I've been talking to Nicolette and some of the other players and other teams, and they're all like really hungry for it.
Yeah.
Like I think next season's going to be. I think it's going
to. Wait, sorry.
Hot.
Who made it through again to the playoffs last season? Ackerman, BTK, OP,
and a team called Empire.
Empire, there you go. All right, yeah. That fourth spot was the tricky one.
Yeah. So
I
was talking to them too. They're rechanging roster a little bit because honestly, I almost wanted. I was one of the casters that wanted Fallout to get the number 4 spot because Ackerman was like they were too cheesy, man. They were too. They kept running like Alice Gold and like their jungler and their gold laner would swap around and stuff and like. I don't know. I didn't think they were going to be able to cut it with the big dogs up there because they were too off meta for me, for my liking. But I've been talking to them. They're coming back strong. I'm throwing a tournament actually in July. I'm calling it the Mayhem Cup. That's going to be
right.
Like
I saw that.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. So OP's probably going to join. A couple other. I'm inviting a lot of the NACT teams, and then I'm holding like 2 or 4 qualifier slots. So that'll be a nice like gauge on some of these teams that are re-rostering, changing a few players, and coming back into it before fall.
Like a preview before fall, right?
Yeah. So that'll be nice.
Seems good.
Oh. Joy Bosch said Leo so poggy. Tell him.
Oh, no. He's the one who is poggy. He's the NACT champion, man. I'm just a dude.
I'm just a dude.
I'm just
a
dude,
dude
man.
to pretend to
I'm
be
just
a
a
dude
dude.
disguised as another dude.
Trying to get clipped, you know what I mean?
Get clipped. Ken just said, Leo says Outplay would win MSC. They take nothing but that 3-second clip.
Yeah, it's just that. Or maybe come back as champion. That's it.
That's it. Headline. PH Trader.
Long live Clippers, dude.
Oh, man. All right. I think I'm going to call it, guys. It's 12:15 a.m. Leo, it was a pleasure having you on for the past 30 minutes. It was nice
fun.
to have someone else
man.
to bullshit with.
Yeah, good catching up. I'll drop in and then we'll see what happens next time.
Have they announced MSC casters yet?
They have not yet.
They have not. Well, whoever goes, I hope you guys have fun. And good luck to any casters that go. If you happen to be one of the guys who go, you know, I don't know.
Thanks.
But it's going to be lit, I'm sure. All right, bro. Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Good night.
See you later.
Bye, chat. Bye, Clippers.
Bye, Clippers. All right, guys. I am also out. I'm also going to be... Leo's not confirmed. I mean, I know Naisu went last season, so my guess is that Leo might be going this season. I think the only people that are actually confirmed is LaFell and Mirko, because they've, like, very retardedly leaked it. Like, LaFell, like, screenshotted a picture and was like, I can't wait to see this guy in Cambodia, or something, like, really just kind of dumb like that. Like, he didn't, like... And you know it wasn't really, like, I don't think it was super meaningful. Like, he didn't, like, mean to do it, because he was just, like the way he worded it, it didn't really, and yeah. So I think we know LaFell and Mirko are going. I'm just guessing that maybe Leo's going. I don't know for sure. All right, guys. I'm calling it, though. To anyone that joined in a little late, I'm sorry. I'm ending a little earlier tonight. We went 2 hours. I didn't want to go too long tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed having Leo on for a little bit. It was a nice little treat. It was a nice little treat for all of us, huh? Bro, someone mute this guy. Timeout. Stayas the ball. You're in timeout. TREX versus Gusto General. Who's Gusto General? Was Gusto the guy from Mena? Gusto. Still banking on that rap battle. It might come. It might come. We'll see. Is it true you're going to retire from being a caster, TREX? Who said that? That's not even like a. That's like where'd you even get that information? That's not even a clip anywhere. That's not even a clip, yo. That's not even a rumor. Like, I think you just made that up. I think you just made that up. Dinner mate. I just got started. Maybe if I did like M5, M6, and M7, maybe I'd think about retiring after that. If my YouTube channel got to where I was at like 1,000 viewers regularly, then maybe I could think about that. But I'm like literally still a baby caster. I'm still a little baby. I'm just a little baby caster. Next video, TREX gives up on casting to become an ML rapper. Breaking news, TREX quits as caster. I'm still like the new fish. I just had my first worlds. I'm still trying to earn some stripes, man. I'm still aiming for the big dogs. I'm trying to be the face of NA casting. Good night rap. A little good night rap. Bro, I did find a really good beat. I was thinking about doing an OP song. I think this is it. This really isn't going to age well if they lose. This really isn't going to age well if they lose in the group stage. God damn it, OP. Don't mess with us now. I swear to the Lord. So I have been thinking about the intro at least. I don't really have a song for it, but maybe it'd be something like this. It could be 2-0, 2-1. Don't really matter as long as they won. Don't know how it's gonna go. Cambo, D, nope. It's kind of whack. I don't even know, but it's kind of facts. If NA don't take the win, then I'm gonna go back and might be a little. Nope. We're not ready. This isn't ready to be clipped yet. I swear to God, that's a Jamaru. That's something that'd be like. That's something that'd be like. I don't know.
New sound on the beat.
This was a preview. It'd be like. Alright, so first off we got basic. And yeah, the boys got haters. But M3, M4, I mean, the boy kinda made it. Then we got Hoon, one-man army, call it platoon, call him go boom. Then we got best player, aka Zane Slayer. I don't really know name play. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. We've been thinking about it. We've been thinking about it, right? We've been thinking about it. Something like that. It's been running through the brain a little bit. I don't know. Best player, aka Slayer. Dun 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 bang, dun dun bam bam bam. Then we got Shark. Looking at boy like art. Dun 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 bam dart. Bam 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 dart. Dun 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 dun. Something like that. I don't know. Shark smelling blood in the water. Made your whole team look like pros in the fodder. Ba-da-ba-da, call him your father. These teams are his daughter. I come on in. I don't know. Naomi on the way to Indonesia right now. He's flying. He's going. He's in the sky. Good night. Take a rest. I promise tomorrow gonna do my best. I promise tomorrow that I might invest in my future, in my dreams. It ain't really what it seems. If you wanna mess, then you know I mean. I aim for the star. Something else, bro. What else do we got? Ooh, something smooth. I like stuff like this. That's smooth. I like stuff like this too. Doesn't always have to be hard, guys. As a kid, I just thought I'd be rich. But my dreams ended up inside a ditch. Looking at the sky like life's a bitch. 'Cause it ain't really work out like this. not a lover boy, just a quiet boy. Now I'm to the top, I'm freaking wired boy. Trying to destroy, trying to be the favorite. If I go, I swear to God, I'm gonna make it. I try to pursue my dreams, try to hit the stars. Now I'm dropping bars, but I ain't driving cars. It's still a beat down ride with 150 miles, 150,000, but it still take me wild. Like whoa, how we do that there? I don't care, I'm not scared, but your boy right here. I had dreams, now I'm smashing it. I grabbed the mic and I'm attacking it. I said I'd be a rapper, but then I went on Caster. Now I'm on Mobile Legends, I'm just a legend. It depends though, can I do it? Can I go back to M5 and try to attack? Trying to be the #1, the face of NA. I don't play, cause I'm here right now, and that's today. And yesterday's just a dream, or maybe it's a nightmare, cause I'm bars. We got Msc in 12 days. Some dreams will be crushed, but that's okay, cause they still made it. Hey, yo, that's really good. That's really, really good. Who would ever thought that your boy TREX was from the hood? Damn, it's scary when you think about it. Sometimes I sit at night and I scream and shout it. But that's cool, that's okay, cause today was a good day. Today was kinda chill. And on the mic I keep it real. I never lie, tell a fib, cause all I wanna do is the truth, that's what I give. And I don't stop any way I can. I'm just trying to go and be the man. And I don't really think that anyone could understand the pain that I've been through, cause every day I do not give a damn. I work hard, like 40, 50 hours a week. I got scars, but I ain't looking weak. Oh man, these boys looking like sheeps, following the plan. They following the shepherd, they following the lepers, cause all of them diseased. And I don't ever spit no bars, they not for free. Unless you on the stream, you hit a like and then subscribe. That's the only way that you gon' keep TREX alive. Hi, to all the people in the crowd. Now, I'm just trying to speak it loud. Wow, cause I'm just aiming for the clouds. I'm trying to look down right now. Oh man, he goes ham. Oh then, he might just have to go in. Once more, I'm hardcore. The whole chat said come on, give us an encore. I hit the floorboard with the gas pedal. Every day the rap bars ain't metal. My heart's head like your boy got some metal plates in it. And it's definitive, I'm infinitive. Alright, that's it guys. There's your good night rhyme. There's your good night rhyme. We're getting a little back to it. It's been a while since I freestyled regularly. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I used to be pretty good. And now I'm a little rusty around the edges. But we've gotten a little better. We're trying to stay hot, so bring your sweater and try to keep it together. And if you guys are going through any rough times, just keep your heads up because life is good. No lullabies, nightmare. Thank you for the 99-cent donation. Much love, I appreciate it. That's a tip for my dreams, a tip for the bars, a tip for the love, and I appreciate it.
Nightmare donated 99 cents through Super Chat.
We're just gonna vibe out to this song for a little bit, because this is I'm gonna like this. I gotta save this beat. This is a smooth one. This one's got me in my feelings a little bit. You guys can fall asleep to this. All right, guys. Good night. Have a good one. Yo, some dude with the donation. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Much love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I feel like that's a really good time to end the stream. The beat ends. I appreciate the donation, guys. Much love. Have a great night. Have a great morning wherever you guys are. TREX out.
Some dude donated